This is an awesome place where they not only care for sick and/or injured animals, but you also get to see and learn about native Australian animals up close. So many interesting facts that will for sure enrich your Australian visiting experience. We visited the Halesville Animal Sanctuary, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, as part of a full-day tour with a tour company. The tour company we went with was called Vine Tracker, and one of their tours is a half-day food and wine tour plus a half-day animal sanctuary tour, which makes up the full day. We did that one and it was well worth it. We spent a couple of hours at the sanctuary and then we head to a lovely lunch and wine tasting for the rest of the day. I highly recommend this, especially the wine part. Have a look at the video that I did on Yarra Wine Tours. The sanctuary is about an hour's drive from Melbourne CBD, so if you didn't go there with a tour package, then you may have to rent a car. And the place is huge. Like I said, we only spent a few hours there, but you could very easily spend a whole day there. Also a great place for kids. But you will be doing a lot of walking, so make sure that you wear comfortable shoes, sunscreen, a hat, and carry a water bottle. They do have 2 cafes and a nice restaurant on the property. You may want to plan your walking path accordingly so that you end near one of those places for lunch or a snack break. Check the opening hours of the eating places before you go. I know one of the cafes only stays open until 2 p.m. We had a guide take us around the sanctuary, which was really nice. She added so much additional value and information to the overall experience. And we started at the koalas, who were for the most part just sitting in trees, sleeping, very lazy. But it was still cool to see them semi-close up. Next we went into an enclosed bird cage, which was really magical. You basically get into a huge cage with a bunch of birds. It's really fun. This sanctuary is by no means a zoo, even though it's classified as a zoo. I actually have a really big issue with animals being kept in captivity, and under no circumstances would I visit such a place, let alone shoot videos and introduce a place. But this place is truly a sanctuary. It's so well kept, evident especially when you go to the area with the Tasmanian devils. A really nice viewing deck with glass sides, and the animals have a very natural habitat to roam in around. The kangaroo area is also really cool to see. I don't think I've ever seen a kangaroo up close before. They're also very lazy, just lying around, but clearly content, and you can walk right up close to them. Brace yourself though, they do not smell like daisies. Very stinky bunch. Most of the animals here are nocturnal, so you won't get to see too much action unless you go see a show. The sanctuary has a bunch of educational shows that they put on. The best to check on their website which shows are on when, and I would imagine if it was pouring rain some of the shows might be cancelled because a lot of them are held outside. We saw the Birds of Paradise show in an open air arena, but in the first few minutes one of the birds just took off and flew away, so the show had to be stopped, which was kind of disappointing, yet it was really nice because it was clear that this wasn't some kind of rehearsed show where the animals were tortured and fed to do certain things. The animals very much still had the freedom to do as they pleased, which is why the one took off.
Bit of a mouthful, but we think this bird is a standout raptor adapter. Now these birds soar at moderate height, searching for their prey. Think like reptiles, birds, come back! You're laughing, but I think it's all over.
The sanctuary is open every day from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. If you're not going with a tour, you will pay $36 Australian for an adult and $18 for kids on Monday to Friday. But on weekends, kids can go for free.